Before swimming and better crouching were a thing, Minecraft's movement system was pretty basic. Walking, sprinting and jumping were all you had. Sure, you also had minecarts, boats, horses, and saddle pigs, can't forget those. But movement itself felt stiff, with no real way to climb, vault or squeeze into tight spaces like other games. You could build parkour maps, but the game wasn't really built for fluid movement. However, that all changed in 2011, when the first ever parkour mod redefined how players would move in Minecraft. Smart moving, created by a modder named Visor, was first to introduce climbing, crawling and diving, opening up a whole new way to experience the game. The mod allowed players to engage in different activities around the world, by performing a variety of different parkour maneuvers.
Almost a decade ago, I came across a mod called Smart Moving. Its smooth animations and movement mechanics were revolutionary at the time. It was just one of many famous mods, but something about it stuck with me.
And it didn't take long before it became a staple in modded Minecraft series in YouTube.
While holding forward or down the rungs
No,
of the ladder.
no, I'm supposed to be sneaking past you.
Despite how influential Smart Moving was, it eventually ended up forgotten in time. Its original creator had stopped making updates, and Minecraft's golden era was soon to fall. There were plenty of attempts to revive it, forks, reworks, compatibility patches, but none truly brought it back to its former glory. That is, until Update Aquatic in 2018. This update completely changed how players interacted with water. Swimming was no longer just a slow, clunky struggle. It became smooth, fast, and natural. For the first time, players could actually dive and glide through the ocean instead of awkwardly bobbing on the surface. It was one of the most well-received updates in Minecraft's history, bringing new life to underwater exploration. In 1.9, we also got the Elytra, allowing players to glide through the skies like never before. Then, much later, in 1.20, the Camel was added, giving players a new way to traverse the terrain with their friends. Things were looking good. With each update, Minecraft's movement options expanded. But even with the Elytra, swimming, and near-rideable mobs, something still felt missing. And that was the thrill of adventure. That's where parkour comes in. Created by Aurex, parkour reintroduced true parkour mechanics into Minecraft, picking up where Smart Moving left off. With ledge grabbing, vaulting, running, and more, it brought back the movement freedom that players had been missing for years.
Years later, while playing Minecraft with friends, I wanted to create something that made movement feel more dynamic, something that truly empowered players. The game world was often felt difficult to navigate, and I wanted a way to make traversal more fluid and exciting. That's when the idea of parkour was born, a faster, more defined take on smart moving.
With over 6 million downloads, parkour became the biggest movement mod in Minecraft. Featured in over 2,000 projects on CurseForge alone, and showcased by countless major creators, it quickly cemented its place in the modding community. Epic Fight being a combat and animation overhaul mod and parkour redefining movement, it didn't take long for the community to start asking, what if these two mods worked together?
Oh, players floated us with requests, wanting to see parkour's fluid system combined with Epic Fight's animations.
Since its earliest version, I would receive countless requests for compatibility with Epic Fight, and now, thanks to a collaboration with the Epic Fight team, it's finally a reality. I hope you enjoy the thrill of high-speed parkour in Minecraft.
I hope you guys enjoy what you just saw. This was our first long-form video and cinematic, and we're really happy to bring you guys our first ever official add-on. I also want to thank my longtime supporters that have allowed this to become true. If you want to help support this project, you can sign up now on my Patreon link below in the description of this video. And as always, stay epic.